Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to create a dynamic menu using MySQL, PHP and Bootstrap. So for example, if we add some data inside our table, this menu is going to keep expanding according to how much information we've added inside the table. Let me show you what I mean by that. So when I go to insert some data, CSS, C#, I'm going to add 4 more rows. I'm going to say this Lua, Python, and then go. When I refresh the page, see our items have been added to the menu. So let me show you how to do that. So for this one, I'm going to use Visual Studio Code because this is my favorite text editor. So I've created an index.php page, so it's just a basic page. So if you want to know how to set up the localhost and stuff, just comment so I can show you how to do that. But I'm assuming that you have a basic knowledge of how to set that up. So in this one, I'm just going to show you how to do the dynamic menu. So first off, let's go to W3 Schools and get the navbar, Bootstrap, navbar. My network is a bit slow. Yep. I'm going to copy the nav inside the project, paste it here, save. Now I'm going to copy the Bootstrap framework, copy, paste it here. Okay, so now I'm going to organize these files so they look much more neat. So I'm going to, inside this includes folder, create a new file, and I'm going to call it header.php. I'm going to take this head area, cut, and put inside the header. I'm going to create another file called nav.php. I'm going to take this nav area and put inside the nav. Okay, so inside the index, I'm going to include the header that we took off. So includes okay, now it's slash. My slash is broken, so header.php, save. Now I'm going to include the navbar that we took off again. So I'm just going to copy this, copy, paste it here. It's nav.php, save. So I'm going to refresh the page. Okay, oh, something is wrong. Hold on. Okay, the header is there, the navbar. We need to save this, everything, save. Now try to refresh. Okay, now the menu is here because I forgot to save. Okay, I'm going to delete these 2 menu items, save. Oops, wrong program, refresh. Okay, now I'm going to I've created a database already. It's called dynamic. So I'm going to create a new table with 2 items, 2 columns. I mean, I'm going to call it menu 2 because I have the menu added in already. Menu 2. Yeah, that's a cool name. Let's say menu 2 ID, menu 2 name, so this is going to be yeah, integer auto increment for the primary key. This is a varchar. Okay, but preview SQL, copy this, go to SQL, paste, and go. Oops, something's wrong. Oh, I forgot something. Go back to the, goddamn it, I have to create the table again. Create the table, I forgot to do something. Menu 2. Menu 2 ID. Menu 2 name. Auto increment. varchar 255. Okay. Put 3 here, whatever value that you want, but I'm just gonna put 3 for now. No, don't put anything, just preview SQL, copy, paste, and then go. Okay, now I've created our menu 2. So there's menu 2 ID, menu 2 name. So we're going to add some data here. It's gonna keep expanding, and then our menu is gonna keep expanding as well according to how much data that we've added. Okay, so now I'm going to create a database connection. So create a new file set includes, call it db.php. Okay, creating PHP, open a new PHP tag. Create a new variable called connection, which is equal to MySQL alive. Oops. And then connect. So this is going to take some parameters, which is our saver name, which is localhost. So this is the easiest way to connect to a database, but there's so many ways to connect to the database, but some ways are much more difficult, but I'm going to show you this easy way. It's much better for beginners. So this is the name for XAMPP. It's called root. There's no password, so leave this empty. This is for the password. And then the database name. So the database name is called dynamic. So you can put whatever name you've named your database. So I've named mine dynamic. And then, okay, so now we're going to check if we're connected to the database. So let's say if okay. So if connection is true, say something like database is connected. Okay. Now inside the header.php, we're going to add the database connection right here. Copy this, paste it above, and then db.php, save. Now I'm going to the page, refresh. The database is connected, it's working. So we don't want to print this text anymore. So I'm going to say if connection is false. So if there's no connection, that's when we want to print the text. So it's die. If the database is not working, if there's no connection, it's going to print something. Database connection failed. Oops, database. Okay, database connection failed, and then dot. So the dot means like joining. For example, other programming languages use plus to join, but this one uses dot, and then MySQL error. If there's an error. Okay, now our database is, let's refresh to see if there's any errors. There's no errors, so that means everything's working. So now we need to create a function. So create a new file called functions.php. Function menu. Oops, I forgot to use the PHP tag. My keyboard is dead actually. The keys are sticky. PHP. Function menu item. Okay. So I'm going to create a query. So this query takes in 2 parameters. Takes in the connection of our database. So we've named our variable connection, and then comma. It's going to take the query. Select all. So this time is selecting everything from what did you name the table? Menu 2. Select all from menu 2. Okay, save. Okay, there's an error here. We need to include the date. Oops, where is it? Yeah, this connection right here. Here. Global connection. Oops. Okay, now the error is gone. Now we're going to use a while loop. Okay, so now we're going to get this row information. So we need to get the ID and the name for this row. So row. So to get the information for these 2 columns, we're going to use the fetch associative array. So it's going to be like this: MySQL fetch assop, and then now we'll pass in the query. So I'm going to create 2 new variables. The first one is ID, which is equals to row. So now we want to get our first column. So our first column, what did you name it? It's menu ID. That's the first column. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this line, and then the second one is name, a new variable name. Copy this column name and put inside the row. Okay, now save. Okay, so I'm going to take this menu item page 1 and put inside the while loop. So when we keep adding information inside the database, it's gonna keep adding more information as well inside the loop. So go to nav. I'm gonna take this and put it inside the functions and echo. I'm going to echo it. Okay. Now put single quotes right here. Okay, now we've removed it. Removed. Sorry, my English is so bad, so I'm still learning English. So I've removed the name. So now we want to add this name dynamically using our database, whatever we put inside the database. So we want to take this variable name and then we put it here. So when you go inside the database, this is the name, this is the column name inside our database. So the data name is going to be under this column menu name. So I'm going to add this variable inside the between where we want our name to be. So now I'm going to put the variable here, save. Okay, now go to the page and refresh. Now there's nothing in our database yet. So now go to the menu 2 and then insert some data. So I'm going to put like 10 items. Yep. So CSS, oops, yes, CSS, Lua, no, what am I doing? Lua, Java, JavaScript, C++, C#, and then oops, there's more. HTML, C, Python, okay. What else? I'm forgetting all the names of programming languages. Swift. Okay, now press go. Now there's information in our database. So this column, there's information in the column. So now we're going to refresh our page. Oops. There's nothing in our page. Hold on. Oh, we forgot to call this function. So we haven't called this function yet inside the index page. No. The nav, inside the nav, we need to call the function right here. So open a PHP tag, PHP tag, and then includes functions.php. Okay. What did we name the function again? It's menu items. Yeah, I'm going to call this function. Okay. Now save and refresh the page, and voila! See, our information is added. So it's gonna keep expanding according to how much information we can add. So now I'm gonna add some more information again. So insert some data. Okay, I'm gonna call this go. Elang Scala. That's cool. And then press go. Now refresh the page. See, it's gonna keep adding more information because it's a loop. It's gonna keep looping is according to how much information you've put. So yeah, that's it for this tutorial. I'll see you another time.